What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with a new deep dive. It's one that's been waiting for a while. I want to give a big shout out to friend of the channel and patron over on Patreon, Darren, who sent a few things during the holiday season. People remember there's a Pet Shop Boys film, which at the time I still didn't have the full context for. I thought it was like a proper documentary, but apparently it's like a surrealist film with, you know, some background documentary style features. Either way, I'm looking forward to that, and I was meaning to have gotten to it already, but we'll get to it soon. But one of the other things he sent is this 5-disc compilation of the first 5 albums of Jennifer Rush, an artist that I'm not familiar with. He gave a bit of a background here, and ultimately my understanding is that the period that we're working with here is 84 to 89. And the first album is self-titled, and it's that on up through Wings of Desire, is that right? Yeah, Wings of Desire, which I believe is 1989. So yeah, it's not an artist I don't remember exactly what I said when I did the unwrapping video, but I don't remember ever hearing of her prior to getting this gift. So once again, big shout out to Darren, and also this is a completely unknown territory for me. He did give some context also in terms of her releases, and apparently her tune Power of Love, which I reacted to the Laura Branigan cover, not knowing at the time that it was a cover. And indeed, Darren mentioned that, you know that version and the Celine Dion version. I can't think of the Celine Dion version. Now, I know who she is, you know, my heart will go on, but if I were to hear that, like her version of the track, maybe I would recognize it, but I can't think of it. So as far as I know for sure, I've only heard Laura's cover. But Darren said, you know, the Power of Love, Jennifer's is the original, and it was a huge hit. Apparently, it's the track that kept a-ha's Take On Me from going to #1 in the UK. So yeah, ultimately, any tune that does that must be a big deal. So looking forward to that, but it is the final one on the debut album, which is seen here. I do like it's this big box set, but the way they do it, it's a very compact thing, which I get a compact disc, but either way, I appreciate getting the entire compilation, so shout out to Darren. And the first tune on the self-titled album, it's actually a very small print here, Madonna's Eyes. Well, perhaps that means we will get a check-in from comedian Han Solo, who likes to make a Madonna joke here and there, but presumably this is the more, let's say, historical and religious concept of the Madonna. So if that's the case, then perhaps, a work of art inspiring current feelings, or maybe even art in its own right, which is to say a song. So yeah, I wonder exactly what's at play here. Obviously I'll try to catch what I can, but not knowing her material, I don't really know her songwriting conventions, although I suppose I have heard a tune of hers without realizing. Nevertheless, let's get this started. This is Jennifer Rush from the self-titled album 1984, and the first track is it the Madonna? It's just Madonna's Eyes, is that right? Yeah, Madonna's Eyes. And once again, this compilation, does it show a year for the compilation? It looks like 2018, is that right? I'm not sure, the print is really small. Maybe I'm just getting old, I suppose, but it's down here at the bottom. I think it's sometime in the 2010s. In any case, it's originally from '84. This is Jennifer Rush, and the tune is Madonna's Eyes. like the synth work. There's also this funky rolling bass. Has a very dance floor, I don't know, quasi-disco feel. I like that part a lot. The chime melody. You're fading? I don't think so. Yeah. Very gradually, which I will always prefer to a more sudden drop off. Yeah, again, I like her voice. Obviously, she can push it. You know, there's the sort of delivery she was doing in the verses, and then it went to a sort of higher level in the chorus. And yeah, I like the composition. Again, it sounds like a mid-'80s synth pop tune, but it has that sort of, again, quasi-disco with a bit more, 80s electricity sequence, which we heard a couple times. I did enjoy that. And yeah, ultimately, it's funny because, again, not knowing her songwriting, I'm not sure how to take that. Again, I'm pretty sure we're not talking about the artist whose first album, I think, is the same year, right? Isn't the Madonna self-titled album 84? But yeah, ultimately, I'm not quite sure. It didn't necessarily have, like, overtly, devotional, religious connotations, at least that I picked up. Overt connotations, overt denotations, right? Connotations are the things that, like, aren't specified specifically but are implied, whereas denotations are what the thing actually means. In any case, this is arcane. The point is, yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how Madonna specifically is being rendered here, but whoever Madonna is, she can see into your mind and she knows your thoughts. So it sounds like you have to be sincere and genuine, because otherwise you'll be exposed. But yeah, again, curious to hear what people say. Once again, shout out to Darren, not only for sharing the awesome birthday message and the holiday card, but just for the patience as I keep trying to get through things and not introduce too many new things too quickly. But yeah, ultimately, over time, I will get through everything, I do promise. So in any case, let me know what you think of this. Looking forward to the rest of the album, especially, again, the final tune, The Power of Love, which apparently is a massive hit. So shout out to Jennifer, and it's cool that these are sort of, again, kind of like little cardboard versions of the original CD, which would have been in like a plastic jewel case, but they still have the like full artwork front and back. So shout out to that. In any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.